Abraham Lincoln was born into deep poverty on February 12, 1809, in a tiny log cabin in Kentucky. He had almost no formal schooling, less than a year in total. Instead, he taught himself by borrowing books and reading by firelight after long days working on farms and splitting rails. He lost his mother at age 9 and grew up with hardships most people today can't imagine. When he was a young man, Lincoln tried many things: store clerk, postmaster, surveyor, but nothing seemed to stick. At 23, he ran for the Illinois state legislature for the first time and lost badly. Undeterred, he tried again 2 years later and won. He began studying law on his own, becoming a respected lawyer despite having no fancy degree or powerful connections. He fell in love with a woman named Rutledge, but she died young, plunging him into deep despair. He later married Mary Todd, but life didn't get easier. 2 of their 4 sons died at young ages, grief that nearly broke his spirit. Yet Lincoln carried on. Lincoln ran for Congress and won a single term, then lost his bid for re-election. He tried for the U.S. Senate twice, failed both times. Most people would have quit politics for good, but not Lincoln. He believed deeply that America could not endure half slave and half free. He refused to stay silent while the nation tore itself apart. In 1860, against all odds, this self-educated, often defeated man won the presidency. But his victory triggered civil war. For 4 long, bloody years, he led a fractured nation. He faced endless criticism, betrayals by his own cabinet, crushing battlefield losses, and a death toll that haunted him every night. He battled severe depression, but he never let it defeat him. In 1863, he signed the Emancipation Proclamation, changing the purpose of the war to freedom for millions of enslaved people. He gave the Gettysburg Address, just 272 words that still echo as some of the most powerful ever spoken on democracy. He was re-elected in 1864, even as the war raged on. Finally, in April 1865, the Union was saved and slavery was abolished. Just days later, Lincoln paid with his life, shot by an assassin who hated his vision of equality and unity. Abraham Lincoln's life teaches us that failure is not the end. Heartbreak is not defeat. Setbacks are not permanent. Even when the odds are impossible and your spirit is weary, you can still rise and lead. Lincoln's gift to us is the reminder that ordinary people can do extraordinary things if they hold fast to their purpose and never give up. So when life tests you, remember the rail splitter who became a giant, not because he never fell, but because he never stayed down.